Hey guys, Bailey here. Aha! There we go. Alright guys, hey, Bailey here. Now, I've been thinking lately about technology and what it means to us versus what it means to ponies in Equestrian. Now, whereas tech seems to be a massive and almost undeniable part of our everyday lives, it is far less prominent in the universe, and way less advanced. This makes you wonder, why and how exactly does the world differ from ours so greatly? After thinking about the obvious reasons, and a chapter in Project Horizons, I think I figured it out. Now, I'm going to get away with the stupidly obvious first. They have wings, they have hooves, and they have magic. Seeing as ponies are the main inhabitants of Equestria, it makes sense that they lead to most discoveries within it. There are many differences in physiology, so both humans and each other bring many strengths and weaknesses to their development as a species. Equestrian technology exists for two reasons, either to make life easier, or to make it more fun. They build things like trains so that your average pony can go across Equestria without walking for days, cranes to build buildings higher and larger and in less time, and medical tech to kind of help their sick and probably put less strain on unicorns, because let's face it, if there's only so many unicorn doctors, they want something to help kind of work as a buffer instead of them healing people all the time. That gets tired. They also have things like arcade games, record players, projectors, and parade floats to stave off boredom. There is still a great deal of many things that we use to improve our lives that the equestrians just don't have. There are two reasons for this. One any of you can see, another that just might blow your mind. I'll just go over the first one real quick in case any of my watchers just don't think that deeply about a show about pastel-colored ponies. Hats off to you. Obviously, the need to develop air travel is rendered completely useless because the ponies are already capable of it, using Pegasus magic in what I assume are enchanted chariots. Those with high status can move around the country as they please. Nothing is stopping any winged equestrian from flying to wherever their little pony hearts desire. Yes, I know there are planes in the comic. No, I don't count the comics as canon. I'll just say that now and get it over with because I have a feeling someone is going to put it in the comments. If you do, great. But I do not because A, it's not by Hasbro DHX, and B, I can't really read them because I'm broke. I'd love to get into them, and might at some point start reviewing them, but I'll probably still think of them as separate from the series, or most likely in some sort of different universe, similar to how Marvel and DC universes work. As if any of you are nerds, I'm sure you understand that almost completely. Next up, farming equipment. A lot of stuff back in the 20th century was developed to make farming and agriculture easier, like tractors, combines, and crop dusters. When we look at the apple farm, we see that they don't use any of these things. This doesn't mean that kind of stuff doesn't exist, as we see in Super Speedy Cider Squeezy 6000, that took so many takes, it's just not widely used. The first reason why they wouldn't use the tech is because it's unicorn powered. We have not seen a single unicorn that's canon who's a farmer. I have a feeling any who did pop up wouldn't want to waste their time working on a farm anyway. No offense to any Earth Pony folk who may be watching.
Why? Can't they use their magic to help with chores and such?
Yeah, no. As we see in Winter Wrap-Up and Super Speeder Cider Squeezy 6000, I hope I said that right, Earth Pony pride keeps them from using magic or taking the easy way out. Earth Pony farmers take pride in a hard day of work, and wouldn't want to give that up. Then, unicorns. I'm not stupid enough to bore you with the details, as I could go on and on about how great it is being able to use magic. It can do a lot we can't and a lot we use machines to do. I'll leave it at that. Hell, it can even turn a rock into a hat. But there are still things that we have that could just make Equestria such a nicer place to live. Duct tape, nuclear power, microwaves, computers, GPS, and freeze drying to name a few. What separates Earth's advancements from equestrian advancements? Well, now we need to look at good old Fall of Equestria. If you're not a fan, please bear with me for a minute, I'll explain. Look at the Fall of Equestria universe. It's clearly more advanced than the Equestria we all know and love today, and even in some ways, more advanced than our own society. Are you starting to get where I'm going with this? If not, this might just blow your mind. All of the things I listed before were invented for a war effort. And you know what they say about war? War never changes, but the people fighting it have to. Many great advancements in technology have been, directly or indirectly, caused by a war. So it makes sense that a world's nation would lose out on the few good things that come out of it. I'm not saying I'm pro-war. I'm just saying that it's not all bad. There are positive and negatives to everything in life. A balance. So that is why Equestria is nowhere near as advanced as FOE or even we are. As a world's nation, they never had to face any kind of arms race against another nation. They have more room to advance at their own pace, instead of quickly developing as much shit as possible. I'm not talking about weapons here. The list of things that have been invented, either directly or indirectly by war, is unbelievably vast. Let's see. Hooves, magic, wings, war. Am I missing anything else? I'm sure there's a few other factors that go into advancement of technology, but I don't know them and I am way too tired to do any more research. So if you have anything to add I may have missed, want to tell me how wrong I may be, or give me your opinion of my work, the comments are below. Tell me what you think about the technology of Equestria, and things that you think should be factored in considering its advancement. Carpe diem, and see y'all later. Wait, where the hell am I? I swear to Celestia it was nighttime when I started filming this.